Ever wondered what it means to hold the overseas citizenship of India? Well, let's delve into it. You see, the world is becoming more interconnected and diverse. Many of us have roots in multiple countries, and this can bring both opportunities and questions. One of these questions is about the concept of dual citizenship. Dual citizenship, in essence, means being a citizen of two countries. But what if I told you that India has its own unique spin on this concept? Yes, it's called the Overseas Citizenship of India, or OCI. It's not exactly dual citizenship, but it's pretty close. Imagine having a legal status that allows you to enjoy many of the rights and privileges enjoyed by Indian citizens, while also maintaining your foreign citizenship. Sounds intriguing, right? Stay tuned as we dive deeper into this fascinating concept. Overseas Citizenship of India, commonly known as OCI, is not actually a form of full citizenship. It's a term that can be somewhat misleading, as it suggests a form of Indian citizenship for those living abroad. However, the reality is a little different. OCI is in fact a form of permanent residency available to people of Indian origin, as well as their spouses. It's designed to give individuals of Indian descent the opportunity to maintain a close relationship with their ancestral homeland. This is a unique feature of the Indian diaspora and reflects the strong cultural and emotional ties many people feel towards India, no matter where they reside. Now, you may be wondering about the legal status of OCI holders in India. Well, let's dive into that. OCI holders enjoy many, but not all, of the rights and privileges of Indian citizens. They can live and work in India indefinitely without the need for a visa. They can also own property except for certain agricultural and plantation properties. Unlike tourists, OCI holders can also participate in certain economic, financial, and educational activities. These include the ability to open bank accounts, invest in shares, and even admission to educational institutions under the quota for non-resident Indians. However, they cannot vote, run for public office, or hold certain government jobs. Furthermore, while OCI provides a lifelong link to India, it does not bestow Indian nationality. OCI holders retain the citizenship of their foreign country and are considered foreign nationals under Indian law. This means they are subject to the same immigration controls and checks as other foreign nationals when they enter and leave India. So, to sum it up, OCI is not a dual citizenship, nor is it a way to become an Indian citizen. It's a form of lifelong visa that offers certain additional benefits, allowing people of Indian origin to maintain a connection with their ancestral homeland, while still retaining their foreign citizenship. In essence, OCI is a form of lifelong visa with certain additional benefits. So, who is eligible for this form of overseas citizenship? To qualify for the Overseas Citizenship of India, or OCI, there are several criteria that you need to meet. The eligibility requirements are quite specific, and they are designed to include those who have a strong connection to India. Firstly, anyone who was a citizen of India at the start of the Indian Constitution in January 1950 or at any time thereafter is eligible. This also extends to those who were eligible to become citizens of India on January 26, 1950. If you fall into this category, you can apply for OCI. Secondly, people of Indian origin, regardless of their current nationality, can apply for OCI if they, their parents, grandparents, or great-grandparents were born in and were permanent residents of India, as defined by the Government of India. It's important to note that eligibility extends to several generations, allowing many people with Indian heritage to qualify. Thirdly, the spouse of an Indian citizen or OCI holder can apply for OCI, provided they are married for at least 2 years at the time of application. This widens the pool of potential applicants, allowing those with a strong personal connection to India to also benefit from OCI. Notably, there are some exceptions. For instance, if you or your parents or grandparents ever been a citizen of Pakistan or Bangladesh, you are not eligible to apply for OCI. Also, foreign military personnel, either serving or retired, and their dependents are not eligible for OCI. The same rule applies to foreign civil servants who are working or have worked in a capacity that involves policy making or sensitive information. Finally, keep in mind that just because you meet the eligibility criteria, it doesn't guarantee that you'll be granted OCI. the final decision is made by the Indian government. They will consider your application and make a decision based on a number of factors. Remember, eligibility does not guarantee approval, as the decision ultimately lies with the Indian government. Now you might be thinking, what are the benefits of holding an OCI? Well, let's dive right into it. The Overseas Citizenship of India card, or OCI as we've been calling it, comes with a plethora of benefits. Imagine this, a world where you can travel to India visa-free, anytime, any day. That's right. With an OCI card, you can bid farewell to the hassles of applying for a visa every time you wish to visit India. It's like holding an open invitation from India, welcoming you to explore its rich heritage and vibrant culture whenever you want. But it's not just about travel. The OCI card also grants you the right to live and work in India. Whether you're drawn to the bustling cities or the serene countryside, India is your oyster. You can choose to follow your passion, start a business, or even retire in the comfort of your ancestral land. The OCI status brings you on par with the non-resident Indians in many aspects. You are eligible to invest in India's economic and financial sectors, just like any other Indian. This opens up a world of opportunities for you to grow your wealth and contribute to India's booming economy. In the realm of education, OCI cardholders enjoy the same benefits as NRIs. You have access to the same educational institutions and are eligible for the same quotas as non-resident Indians. So, if you've ever dreamt of studying in one of India's prestigious universities, the OCI card is your golden ticket. In a nutshell, the OCI card is more than just a travel document. It's a gateway to opportunities, a bridge connecting you to your roots, and a symbol of the enduring bond between India and its diaspora. It's about embracing the Indian within you while enjoying the privileges that come with it. With these benefits, it's clear that OCI offers a unique blend of convenience and opportunity for people of Indian origin. However, it's important to note that OCI also has its limitations. While the Overseas Citizenship of India offers many benefits, it's not all sunshine and roses. There are certain restrictions that come with this status. Firstly, while OCI cardholders can live and work freely in India, they do not enjoy the same political rights as Indian citizens. This means that if you are an OCI cardholder, you will not be able to vote in Indian elections. While this might not matter to some, it's a significant limitation for those who wish to have a say in India's political landscape. In addition to this, holding an OCI card does not give you the right to hold public office in India. This means that you cannot serve in the Indian government or represent the Indian people in any political capacity. This includes positions such as a member of the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, the two houses of the Parliament of India. Another significant limitation is the restriction on acquiring agricultural or plantation properties in India. While OCI cardholders can buy and own residential and commercial properties, they are not allowed to purchase agricultural land, farmhouses, or plantation properties. This is a restriction that is also applicable to non-resident Indians. Furthermore, certain professions and areas of study are off limits to OCI cardholders. For instance, they cannot pursue studies in medicine, dentistry, and pharmacy in government institutions. There's also the fact that OCI is not dual citizenship. Although it's often thought of as such, it's technically just a form of permanent residency. This means that OCI cardholders are not granted an Indian passport and are not officially considered citizens of India. Despite these limitations, OCI continues to be an attractive proposition for many people of Indian origin. Yes, there are limitations, but the benefits of OCI often outweigh these. It's a way to maintain a close connection with one's Indian heritage and enjoy the freedom of living and working in India without giving up the citizenship of another country. So, there you have it, a comprehensive look at the Overseas Citizenship of India. We've journeyed together through the concept of OCI, demystifying what it truly entails for those of you who may be residing outside of India. From understanding the eligibility criteria, which we've detailed in a simple and understandable manner, to exploring the manifold benefits that come with acquiring this status, we've covered the gamut. Yet, we've also not shied away from discussing the limitations, because it's important to have a balanced view. The OCI, like any other form of citizenship, is not without its restrictions. It's a nuanced subject with layers of complexities that need to be understood before making any decisions. In the end, it all boils down to your personal circumstances, needs, and aspirations. Whether you're considering applying for OCI or simply curious, we hope this video has provided you with a better understanding of this unique form of overseas citizenship.